Bellator light heavyweight world champion Attila Veg next up for the winner of this light heavyweight tournament championship. Zay1ats trying to turn up the intensity. Truly though, Jimmy, not much between these two fighters thus far.
No, they're both hard to figure out. Their timing's very strange. It's hard to look good against either one of these fighters. It really is.
Binoculars, binoculars, binoculars.
His corner saying binoculars. Emmanuel Newton told me that was the code for keep your hands up like you're holding a pair of binoculars.
Side kick from Emmanuel Newton. That landed flush in the chest. Round number 2 of this Bellator light heavyweight tournament championship. Mihail Zay1ats versus Emmanuel Newton. The two underdogs, the two giant killers who have made it through to this tournament final of 205 pounds. Begins live on Spike TV, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Spinning back kick by Newton, a slip. Zay1ats does not pounce.
Eyes alone, eyes alone.
Cautious, controlled pace from these two.
One thing you have to keep in mind, they had impressive knockouts getting here, but Emmanuel Newton 20 wins, only 3 knockouts. Mihail Zay1ats 21 wins, only 4 knockouts. These guys typically don't have a ton of knockout power. They tend to throw a lot of strikes rather than one big one that hurts their opponent. Good combination by Zay1ats.
From the clinch, holding the underhooks. Zay1ats backs off.
Very even round. It's going to be about who turns it on at the end, who shows a little less respect in the final stretch maybe. Loosens up a little bit, lets their hands fly.
Hands up, binoculars. Binoculars, baby.
All we're hearing from the corner of Emmanuel Newton, binoculars, binoculars. Keep your hands up.
Also, look at Zay1ats claiming the center of the cage. Being the aggressor, that is a factor in the judging if the striking's even.
Spinning back fist from Zay1ats, but it just missed the mark.
Pop on the top of the head. Oh, nice one, too. That's where Zay1ats is successful with those straight shots right down the pipe.
Zay1ats keeps turning angles. Inside kick from Emmanuel Newton.
You see him loading that right-hand counter.
Zay1ats, then the body lock looking for the takedown, gets it on the outside trip. Blood on the face of Emmanuel Newton, but it's Zay1ats' blood.
All right. Sit down. All right, take a deep breath, baby.
To the corner of Emmanuel Newton.
In and out. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. We need more work, okay?
About an inch long.
You off of everything you're doing with his right hand. So you're gonna have to get more head movement. Move your shoulders, okay? And then fire.
See here the big punch.
Yeah.
It's an inch long, dude.
That straight right hand, he's landed it more than once. And take down at the end of the round, but look at it here.
Keep that middle base, okay?
Into that right hand.
You gotta win this round. You gotta
Come on.
Also, they bumped heads there.
Take a sip of water.
I think that's what opened up the cut. It's not the punch that was lower on the jaw.
Deep breath.
I think it was that clash of heads that opened up that cut.
Newton got a face full of Zay1ats' blood, but he is cut, as you just saw. Outside corner of his left eye. Third and final round upcoming of this Bellator light heavyweight tournament championship. The winner earns a check for $100,000 and a world title shot versus Bellator's reigning 205-pound world champion, the Slovak Attila Veg. Jimmy, how do you have this scored?
I have it all tied up, 1 round apiece. I did the last round to Mihail Zayats. Who's going to turn it on when they need it in the 3rd round? That's the question.
Fans keep scoring. You are the 4th judge on the Bellator MMA app.
That's once again thinking about the guillotine. Nice outside trip, but not able to keep Zayats down. They're back in the center of the cage.
Zayats immediately back to his feet.
Oh man, these have been very close rounds, very back and forth. Oh, good right.
Clubbing right from Newton. Really bleeding out of the corner of his left eye. Zayats cut in round 1. Newton cut. Closing stages of round 2. Stiff left jab from Emmanuel Newton.
Oh, good right!
Right hand by Newton, and he pounces.
He's got the choke.
The rear naked choke. Lost it.
Oh,
Spinning back fist.
had the rear naked turned into a bulldog choke. Could not finish either one. We gotta wonder if Emmanuel Newton will try and press the advantage now. I think Zayats is still hurt, Sean. As I say, a wounded tiger is dangerous. Expect him to fire back.
Big mouse now under the left eye of Mihail Zayats. Cutting his right brow in round 1. And his left eye now battered, swelling courtesy of that mouse. That was the best offensive sequence of this fight for either man. Newton dropping Zayats, going for the rear naked choke, transitioning to the bulldog choke, and Zayats, to his credit, back to his feet.
Zayats answering with that overhand right when Emmanuel Newton comes forward, but he's had more success with the straight right. Emmanuel Newton can see that overhand coming.
Final 2 minutes of this fight. Who will claim this light heavyweight tournament championship, $100,000 and a world title shot? Mihail Zayats or Emmanuel Newton? 1-1 on Jimmy's unofficial scorecard entering this 3rd and final round. Spinning back fist from Newton, but nothing on that.
I think Zayats has to really turn it up here. 1.5 minutes left. I think he's losing this round.
Zayats waiting forward. Outside kick. Shot from Zayats. Down to the single leg.
Not able to hold Newton down. He's got to get something done on the feet. Only a minute left.
Chest kick from Newton. Well into the 15th and final minute of this fight. Spinning back kick misses.
Not a lot of these have landed, but they've kept Zayats on the outside. Hasn't been able to get his offense going. That's been the story of this 3rd round.
Newton looking for a leg takedown on the single leg, and he gets it. 15 seconds to go in this fight. Looking for the armbar.